Hi, welcome to the Star Card Tarot. This is Karen. It's been a little while. I have been doing some really interesting introspection, reflection, and all that kind of stuff. I am fully open to doing a reading tonight, or whatever you may call it or categorize it as. I'm really excited that because of inner reflection, taking my tarot to a new level, and um, hopefully in the near future going to produce my own tarot deck. As I say on my channel and always have, like I always want to promote you, the viewer, to be able to exercise your intuition. And that's a big part and a big reason why I often do a general read. And that way you can intuit what you need for yourself. Anyways, let's get down to it. I got a couple new decks recently and really thrilled to be able to partake and utilize them. This little one here is called Be the Change. Now, I'm sorry, my whole situation of lighting has changed, but this is what it looks like. And again, like my trusty lamp that I always use to help light the area here is burnt out. But I also know that it's also part and parcel because, I'm moving on to different things. So, that being said, we got the card Stillness. And let's see what it's talking about here. It says stillness. It says, in the midst of chaos, I focus on my breath to cultivate inner calm and realign my body, mind, and spirit. One moment. I'm just going to pick up some reading glasses and get extra light here and show this to you the best I can. Stillness. So it says, in the midst of chaos, I focus on my breath to cultivate inner calm and realign my body, mind, and spirit. And that's so very true because I've been a student of yoga and became a teacher of yoga, or I haven't been a teacher of it as of yet, but I've taken the training to teach it. And I understand that the breath is in control of the body. So when people talk about you have to get your mind into control, the king or the high best place to get control of that is the breathing. Is your body, your heart could be, and your breath could be, and then how are you supposed to make some decisions? And if you can get your breathing under control, then it gets your mind in control, which has direct effect on the body. So stillness. So apparently where you can find stillness, that's the theme of this right now. So I feel like it's a lot about grounding. Grounding and centering. I've picked up a new card deck recently called the Answer deck. And it's the Oracle deck, the same. They're kind of mini. I like shuffling with mini cards. I feel like because I like the Oracle deck, I enjoy the tarot system and I have high respect for it. But I feel like there's a very systematic way of doing it. And definitions of that should be really upheld. And I feel with an Oracle deck, definitely there's more leeway. And over the last little while, I've been feeling like, you know, the leeway is where I want to leave my readings. So this one says mistake, good news, fame in reversed or reversed position, woman of the world, scandal, and then it says ending in reverse. Since the ending is in reverse, I don't feel like there's a black and white ending as of yet. So something's in a gray area. To start, there was a mistake. At the end, there's a gray area. As we know in life, no matter what, we go through, we learn, whether it's formal training or life training, you know, whatever. When you're learning, there is always going to be a learning curve of mistakes and corrections. But we also understand within that, that's where the genius happens. That's where the magic happens. Because there's oftentimes where the mistake can lead to something fantastical and a different path, something unorthodox, something we didn't account for, but it can lead to the end game or the end point. Mistake is not always, quotes, a mistake. And again, it could be a thing of actually, oh, you fucked something up. Oh, you got to get back to the drawing board or try it again. Or a mistake could lead to, wow, a new discovery. So it comes, the next card is good news. Good news. So this mistake has led to good news. So there we go. So this mistake has learned, or this unexpected twist has something new to communicate to you. The next card is fame, but it's in reverse. Look at these cute little sunglasses, but they're upside down. Fame in reverse. So I feel like, you know, like it's not going to give you a good reputation right off the bat. Image, anything surface is not going to look good. The next card is Woman of the World. Sorry, the lighting is pretty crazy. I know you, with my channel, it's more about intuition. You don't have to see the things, you have to hear about it. Just the way my channel is, whatnot. I feel like you feel like you did something wrong, but it's going to end up into something that is going to put you on top. It might be a notorious thing. You know, there is a good thing. There is good account for this. And even though the fame in reverse, like I said, it's going to be a little bit notorious, a little bit bad boy, a little bit bad girl, a little bit naughty, a little bit wrong, a little bit, you know, left of center, a little bit, I would say the word would be more, say, Aquarian. You know, like out of the ordinary, not just going with the flow, something is gonna put you on top. So don't stress the mistake out. Although it says it's gonna lead to a scandal. Again, sorry about the lighting. Oh, there we go. That's even better. So there you can see scandal. You're gonna have a mistake. It's probably gonna put you in a bad light, but you'll be able to overcome it because it's actually gonna put you on top. The last card is ending, is in reverse. There is no true outcome from this yet. So stillness. In the midst of chaos, I focus on my breath to cultivate inner calm and realign my body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, we make mistakes. Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Not necessarily what we're here to do, but, like there's no agenda in life. There's no prerequisites. We're just here to enjoy and I would assume co-create and live our best lives. So let's see more into this. I go back to my old school Finestra Tarot that it's my first deck I ever acquired. And this one's pretty much in the Rider-Waite basic tarot system. So I feel like, okay, so this would be the theme. What is the mistake? What is this mistake? I'm pulling a card from each of these. It's the Seven of Swords in reversed. Seven of Swords. But it's flipped over in reverse. I feel like the mistake is either you misrepresented yourself or somebody misrepresented you. Plain as day. So that's where you went wrong, or that's where things started to go wrong initially. The good news, got two cards, the Ace of Swords and the Magician. And then we have Swords to start. You got misheard, misrepresented, whether it's on a trial, on a life basis, on anything. And now there's the good news is that you can do anything you want in any capability with knowing that you can do and have everything you want in life. Start afresh or resurrect or I guess the word would be reconcile. You could reconcile that. Okay. I feel like you got misrepresented on something. Maybe you didn't tell your whole truth. However, if you come clean, you can totally change that around as a magician. The magician has I'm not gonna lie, definitely manipulations through alchemy, right? And we understand that, everything we see, everything we do in this 3D realm can be alchemized, pretty much. Matter, mind, air, earth, spirit, water, ether, so that there's this good point of being able to alchemize that. If you have, and if you're operating in the truth, not just your truth, because the human brain, the human body, naturally wants to logicalize things, the swords, logic. It naturally wants to logicalize things. So if you can just simply observe the situation and not distort it with your perception, you can have the capacity to change it because of magician qualities. If you observe the thing and identify with it, call it something, categorize it, subject it in any form, now you've distorted that truth. So maybe there was something you did or didn't do. That's your situation. The good news is if you come forward with your wholehearted truth, that can be changed. So again, going in order, the next card is Fame in Reverse. What is that all about? Why is the Fame in reverse? Fame, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Do you guys remember that movie or that TV show rather? It's a Hierophant, but in reverse. Oh. Well, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting because the Hierophant and the Fame card are both showing up in reverse. There's nothing that's going to resurrect that notorious upside down fame. Opposite of fame, like I said, is notorious, the BIG. The Hierophant, who would be a factor of, more than likely higher learning, commitment, the higher self, the higher mind, is also in reverse. So it's like part of it is, like if you knew you did bad or you knew you effed up, you show your truth, but you own your truth, that you become this, quotes, woman of the world. Let's see what happens next. King of Swords. And we've got 3 swords already. The King of the Swords is the higher truth. It is clarity. Woman of the world and King of the Swords. And they're both upright. That you keep your dignity intact because of logic. No other way around it. The next card says Scandal. We're pulling a card on that. I'm gonna live forever. What's the Nine of Cups? And that's where the scandal lies. Okay, there we go. Now we're seeing it. That you're getting every single thing you want. Now, whose perception is this? A mistake? Is that others perceiving you that you did a mistake? Or is that your perception that others see you doing a mistake? Or is that you know you did a mistake? And I feel like because it's the swords all the way through, I feel like I said, they're, like whatever position you have, I'm feeling like others have perceived you made a mistake. And literally, like I said, with that magician and sword, if you full-heartedly have that knowing that, you're holding the truth, that can be changed. And it doesn't have to be, a big production. Same Hierophant, both in reverse. And that it's going to put you on top. And it's going to be a scandal because you're still going to come out on top. You're still going to reap every single reward, and everybody's going to say, hey, wait, how did that happen? How did they get there? It's because if you hold the sword of truth, the ending says there's no definitive ending, so I'm not going to pull a card on that. There's no definitive ending on this. It's not, there's no black and white answer to this situation other than stillness. In the midst of chaos, I focus on my breath to cultivate inner calm and realign my body, mind, and spirit. And going back to the truth, even if you were the person who positioned yourself in that position that you did wrong, or even in the position that others think you did wrong, and you know and feel you did right, which I think that is the case, but either or, bottom line is, if you have that sword of truth, the ace of swords, having truth equals clarity, equals knowledge, it opens up doors. There's infinite potential when you have the truth. And the truth and only the truth is going to determine the outcome. And because there's that magician, like I was saying right there, you can alchemize that. And when I say that, I'm talking about when you hear people talk about, oh, that's my truth. Oh, this is my truth. Disbelieve, disbelieve, disbelieve. Okay, that's a distortion. Energy is pure, and there is no distortion to it. Pure energy, pure love, pure direction from your close connection or only connection is the truth. So when people talk about, oh, this is my truth, or this is my truth, or that's your truth, no, no, no. That's their perception, which is a distortion. They've already distorted the truth. So whatever this is, you're in good standing. And I feel like this first card, stillness, just stay grounded. Don't fall off your game because people are trying to hate on you or put words in your mouth or distort a situation. You know what the truth is, and you can uphold that. And that's all we can all do, is just be an observer. And from an observant point of view, we can always get the truth without putting our ideas, our morals, our fantasies, our hopes, our dreams, whatever the fuck we want to distort the truth with, that's not the truth. That's an idealism. That's, what we hope it to be. And if you're at a point in life where your life depends on the truth, just stay observant and stay very grounded. Stillness. And I was holding my little Ganesh this time, and I like this little figurine. Like I said, it's a very heavy weight. It's very grounded. I would suggest whatever you need to do to make yourself feel grounded so you can hold on to that non-distorted truth. And I hope you enjoy.